Hello, I'm Bradley Faithful Wright, game designer on Hearts of Iron, and today I'm here to introduce to you the Summer Open Beta. This summer, we're going to be bringing you a special open beta in which you'll get to test some of the changes that will be coming in patch Stella Polaris, along with the release of Arms Against Tyranny. In this, we welcome you to try out some of these, provide feedback, and have an impact on what will go into that final patch. Today, I'll be giving you an overview of some of the changes that will be in the open beta to give you an idea of what to expect. First up, we've got the army changes. First and foremost, we'll be making a revision to the combat widths. These will generally be slightly reduced, but overall, the efficiency curve will actually be lower. Next up, we've moved super heavy tanks as a unit in the division designer into the support companies. This means you'll only be able to have one per division, but it means we can make them much more impactful. Following that up, we've generally increased tank armor. This means that tanks will do much better against their equivalent anti-tank guns at any given point in the game. And finally, we've made improvements to the templates used by the AI for infantry divisions that should hopefully increase the challenge they create for you. Following this on, we've got some changes to the Navy. We've introduced a new mechanic for armor piercing, which allows you to reduce damage as well as critical chance if the enemy fails to pierce your armor. There's also been a rebalance to ship speeds, and in addition to this, there's also been a change to IC calculations for the engines so that they scale with the size of the ship. We've also removed the visibility modifiers on the remaining modules, finalizing the changes that started with BBA. We've also improved torpedoes by increasing their hit chance, bringing them back in line with hit profiles as adjusted in the war effort patches. And finally, we come to our air changes. Excess thrust now increases agility instead of speed, representing a plane's ability to use its excess thrust to win in a dogfight. The max speed of your planes will also be impacted by the airframes, meaning that putting a bigger engine on an older plane will give you less speed increase than putting it onto a modern airframe. Overall, there's been a general balance pass on all modules and airframes within the air system, hopefully making the designer much more easy to use. Previously, turrets were not particularly useful for bombers. This has now been improved, with them having less of an agility hit for bombers, but also providing both defense and some air attack. We've also generally reduced costs as part of the major rebalance of all modules and airframes. This would mean that the overall price of an aircraft will generally be lower than before. And finally, as a special treat, we'll be introducing some new modules and techs that will improve your late and mid-game design of planes, allowing for more variance and more interesting customizability. And the best part is, it's available now. On Steam, under the Summer Open Beta branch, you can try it out right now. We'll be releasing a form for you to fill out some feedback at the end of the month, and I really hope to see you trying out these changes. Was that all good? We're not like forgot to hit record or something.